There you go.
Yeah.
Hello guys, how are you doing? God bless you all, my brothers and sisters everywhere you're watching from. How has your day been? Okay, so today we're talking about as an artist, how to get the best out of your studio production. You know, how to get the best out of your studio production. So as an artist, you just you have a song in the studio that you're working on. You and your producer, your engineer, sound engineer, you know, whatever you call it, and then you have finished the song, or the song is almost finished, and then you want to be sure that what you are going to come out with is going to be the best possible that you can get. Now, after the work has been done, or after the work is like 80% done, or something thereabout, it is very important that you allow some other people to listen to the work. You see, the problem we have most times is that we rely too much on what we know as artists, especially, you know, those artists that the kind of artists that understand the music, you know, at least reasonably to some extent. We rely too much on what we know. You know, there's a place for a second thought, a third thought, a fourth thought, a fifth thought, and so on and so forth. There's a place for that. There is something you will not see that someone else will see. There is always something you will miss, or even your producer or your sound, your recording engineer or your mastering engineer and whoever you worked with. There is something they will miss that another person will see. Nobody knows it all. The way our minds work, you know, it's it fluctuates. You are not in the best frame of mind all the time. You know, the way you are listening to your music right now, today, this time around, will be different from how you will listen to it tomorrow morning. So your judgment alone cannot be enough. You know, but like that common saying that two heads are better than one, is just something like that. Is a way of trying to say that when you miss something, the other person will not miss it. You know, so it means even 3, 4 heads will even be better than 2. You know, so the wider the opinions you seek, the more likely you are to get the answers, the right answers. So what you do is try to seek, you know, people's opinions as much as possible. People who know how to listen to music, and not just anybody. There are people who have that gift. Look around, search around, ask around. You will see people who will tell you. If you've been in music for a while, I'm sure you must have come across people like that. Take their numbers, you know, get close to them. You know, at such points, you know, you get across to them and please tell them what you need them to do for you to help you assess, you know, how far you have gone with the production. By the time you consult 2, 3, 4 people, sit down and, you know, listen to their opinions. What do they have to say? And then, of course, there are things they will say that will not be, you know, will not go down well with you, or that may not be right. They won't always be right, of course. But what you want to achieve is that you want to, you know, compare the opinions, the ideas they are bringing, and then look at which ones, you know, is which ones of the ideas are coming with a high frequency. What I mean is, look at the suggestions that are common to all of them. By the time you get like 2, 3, 4 people on board, and then there's a particular point, or there are 2, 3 points that almost all of them are talking about, then you had to better check that thing. You understand? Of course, your producer or your engineer too, or your recording engineer, whatever, they have their own ideas too, but they don't know it all. As a matter of fact, there are a lot of producers who can't even access music properly. Yes, they can record, they can mix, they can master, they can do all sorts of things, but there are some things far beyond that. There are some people we call music directors. They direct music. You know, they can pick faults out, they can pick errors out of any music that they listen to. There are some things that producers might not be able to know, even though there are some producers who have it too. There's people who are producers or recording engineers, and then they are directors as well. They combine all those attributes. Yes, a few of them out there, you know, but there are many who are just producers, who are just recording engineers. They don't necessarily have to know how to direct music. When your harmonies are not correct, they don't know. When your compositions have structural errors, they don't know. When you use the wrong lyrics, you know, and then you match the wrong melody lines with wrong lyrics in the structure of your songs, they don't know. Your intros and your interludes don't. I mean, your intros and your, you know, the verses and your transitions into other phases of the song between verses and choruses, for instance. There's a way transition should be, you know, should be done. When those things are not right, they might not be able to figure it out. Might not be able to. You understand? And of course, it's not, you don't expect them to know everything anyway, you know. But that's the importance of having other people on board to come and help you assess it. So if there was something that you missed, or that your producer missed, you know, somebody else will see it. So get people like that. Tell them that, ask them to help you assess the music. Listen to what I have done. What do you think? Give them time, and then begin to write down their suggestions, and then you look at it. Then you try to compare what each one of them have said with the other person, and then you look at the ones that are, you know, that are common, and then you begin to look into it. If your producer or your recording engineer is a reasonable person, he should support this approach. He should welcome this idea, you know, because he's supposed to admit himself that he doesn't know all. You know, nobody knows it all. You know, and like I said, that is always our problem. Because when you're to one time, people who are out there listening to our works, a lot of times they don't reason the way we reason. Because you are enjoying it. You'll be surprised when people react to it out there, and they'll be like, what's the big deal? And it's not as if there's anything wrong with your thinking. No, it's okay, because that's your own person. It is relative. You know, what appeals to you, you just find out that it doesn't appeal to another person. So you have to begin to learn how to reason the way people reason, how not to think for yourself alone. As long as you are not the one that wants to consume your work, you are not singing for yourself or your family, your wife and your children at home, or your friends alone. You are singing for a wide range of audience. So you need to begin to appreciate the fact that there are, you know, diverse ways, you know, in which people accept music, people reason and understand music. So the earlier we begin to realize this, the better for us. So Marco is okay because and sincerely, okay, what you have done might be okay, but you need, you know, other people's opinion. You need to begin to appreciate the fact that there are some things other people see and they respond to in music that may not be the kind of thing you respond to. So you have to balance it. It's not just about you, don't forget. You are not the one you are singing. You are not singing a song for yourself. It's about you and your audience. You know? So if you don't appreciate what your audience, what they are, what they appreciate, at the end of the day, you know, you will not be doing yourself, you know, enough good by not doing that, or by doing that. So that is very, very important. Let's just try to. Somebody is saying, what's this question? Please. Wow, can I see this? What's this person saying? Adeyinka Adediwura. Okay, alright. I think someone wants to ask a question. I saw one question now. Please, let's keep sharing the love. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you so much. All right, thank you so much. Adidura, God bless you. God bless you. So please, as musicians, you know, it is important that that we know all these things, because that is the problem most of us usually have. That is, and then we learn these things with experience, with time. And what is mistake and she waju. So we that are coming behind should not make those mistakes again. The reason why people are ahead of us is because we should, so that we can learn from the mistakes they have made. You know, so if they have made, you know, certain mistakes, you know, as they have been ahead of us, then such mistakes that we will now make when we are coming as people who are coming behind should be minimal. Yes, we can make mistakes too, but it should be minimal. It should not be as much as, you know. That is a sign that we are actually learning from the people who have gone ahead, you know. So the mistakes that people have made or have been making over these many years, one of them is this one that I've talked about, you know. So don't be too heady, don't be too stubborn, don't think you know it all and say that we play music to be so confess in continue moton ko sing to njebe o brother me ko sing to njebe. There will always be something that you are missing. There will be, in fact, igba mi ọmọ kékeré báyìí, ọmọ kékeré tí ó ju te àwọn pé kí lọmọdé yìí mọ̀ òun ló máa sọ nǹkan mi tá kàn pick kíní kan nínú music pé kíní tí ó bá rí báyìí, kíní tí ó rí báyìí, why is it like this? And if you pay attention, sometimes such things that may appear foolish can end up, you know, being a good suggestion. Good suggestion. We need to be attentive, you know. We need to pay attention to all those things. They matter a lot. And I tell you, if you try it, you'll see that your work can only get better. Yeah. I want to pay two, I'm sure with you, I don't even know. But two heads are better than one. Oh, she mistake, Rara. Oh, she mistake. You know, oh, she mistake. There's always something that somebody is not seeing that the other person will see. You know, so it's an advantage when you let people, you carry people along in the works that you do. You know, at least just listen to what they have to say. Like I said, you know, take at least listen to it first. You throw it away. Pick the ones you can pick there, make use of it. The ones that are not, throw it away. You won't lose anything. You know, it would only, you know, make you better, make your work better. You know. So thank you guys. We're going to be catching ourselves very soon. Thanks for watching. I love you all. God bless you.